Few people emerge from the field of cosmology and theoretical physics with the sort of recognition equal to that of a celebrity athlete or actor, but that's exactly what happened to Stephen Hawking. Thanks to his groundbreaking work with black holes and relativity, he's gone on to hold distinguished academic posts, be appointed Commander of the Order of the British Empire and earn the Genius. He claims he didn't learn properly until he was 8 years old, and his grades never surpassed the average scores of his classmates at St Albans School. Of course, there was a reason those classmates called him Einstein. Hawking built a computer with his friends as a teenager, and demonstrated a tremendous capacity for grasping issues of space and time. He also got it together when it counted, dominating his Oxford exams to score a scholarship to study physics at age 17. A conspiracy theorist has claimed that the last 30 years of Stephen Hawking's life has been a complete hoax. The theory about the world-renowned physicist resurfaced after IFL Science posted an article about it in the week following the professor's 76th birthday. The rather bizarre conspiracy is detailed in a peculiar paper exploring the idea that Professor Hawking died in the early 80s, and was replaced with an imposter. The writer behind it, Miles Mathis, claims he analysed a series of photos of the scientist's face and teeth to demonstrate that the professor we know today is not the original Stephen Hawking. He claims the following: they found a guy with the same nose and big ears, but otherwise they didn't look much alike. This is the guy you've been looking at for the past 30 years. Mathis, who says he's written several works on the physicist, added it should not come as a surprise if you're aware of ALS, the condition that has gradually paralysed Stephen Hawking. He says that those with ALS cannot survive for over 52 years, and pointed to the average survival time of 4 years. He writes when Hawking was first diagnosed in 1963, doctors gave him 2 years to live, and yet here we are 52 years later and counting. Should you believe it, Mathis goes on to acknowledge he has no proof the professor died, but assumes his death was the reason behind his replacement. In a further twist, he claims new evidence shows that the Hawking imposter is also dead, and that the current appearance we see today is thanks to a hologram. Like that time Professor Hawking's body was beamed to Hong Kong from his office in Britain. Other clues the conspiracy theorists point to include Stephen Hawking's voice computer. He believes that NASA astrophysicists are typing words and sending messages to the computer for the world to hear. The famous theoretical physicist has helped to bring his ideas about black holes and quantum gravity to a broad public audience. For much of his time in the public eye though, he has been confined to a wheelchair, but his disease seems hardly to have slowed him down. Hawking spent 30 years as a full professor of mathematics at the University of Cambridge, and he is currently the director of research at the school's Centre for Theoretical Cosmology. But like his mind, Hawking's illness seems to be singular. Most patients with ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease for the famous baseball player who succumbed to the disease, are diagnosed after the age of 50 and pass away within 5 years of their diagnosis. Hawking's condition was first diagnosed when he was 21, and he was not expected to see his 25th birthday. Though the early diagnosis resigned him to a life of sickness, it also granted him a chance at surviving the disease longer than those who were diagnosed much later. Scientists say these claims are ridiculous and just another conspiracy theory. But what do you guys think? Let me know your theories in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more countdown videos.